Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up going. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on the limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Hurt their self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, Corona jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side bad jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business. Started feed street blues, what I taught. Royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind. Knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines. It was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated ultras, real Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time stop.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chick. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
It's your brethren, your brother, man, Virgil Berry, man, aka Stacks with the Facts, Jack. And we here, man. I apologize for the tardiness and I had to eat. You know what I'm saying? I had to eat dinner. You know, it was a beautiful dinner at that, might I add. You know, beautiful dinner. Talking about a little bit of roast beef, mashed potatoes with the macaroni and cheese and green beans, man. It was beautiful, man. And I'm feeling good. Man, listen here, y'all, man. How y'all doing? How was y'all's day today? Out here in my way to Columbus, Ohio, it's cold. It's cold. It's going to be like I think the high temperature for tomorrow is like 21 degrees. It's going to get down to like 3 or 4 degrees tonight in my city. So we had to turn the heat up. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure we sit up there and throw the salt outside, man. But yeah, man, you know, it's a Sunday, December. Hold on. You know, I'm really keeping track of the days, man. What day is it? The 12th, 14th. It's the 14th, right? December 14th. We only got what 17 more days left in the month. Yeah, man. 2025 is almost over with. You know, 2024 is a hell of a year, man. It went by pretty fast too, wouldn't you say? Right? Would you say that 2025 went by pretty fast? Right now, mind y'all, man, don't forget, keep in mind, especially concerning what we're about to talk about on the show tonight. I done sit up here and told y'all about UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability, right? And all this stuff with this digital ID, which is here in America, right? I keep trying to tell y'all, and this is the main thing I want to just let y'all know, just moving forward as far as me, because y'all know this is like the main stuff I cover over here with this stuff right here. I've been telling y'all about the smart grid. This is the smart grid right here, man. Right? And it's only going to get worse. Right? Now, with this digital ID, man, you know, they've been preemptively programming us, desensitizing us, right? Already for this stuff. And it's here. Right? Contactless paying. This is part of this agenda, right? To get us perceptually prepared for these digital IDs. You know, when you use your phone to make payments or to buy tickets, even scanning QR codes. This is all part of the same agenda, right? But with this digital ID that they're talking about now, notice how they're launching it through Apple, right? Y'all know about the digital ID, man? Put a number 11 in the chat if y'all know about the digital ID, right? I keep telling, how long have I been telling y'all that the smart grid is now here, man? I know a lot of y'all probably think that I was saying that because it's some slick shit just saying like some bars in a rap or something, though. But nah, man, I meant that, man. We actually already had this. This was introduced in our country as the real ID, right? And if you have been traveling, especially well, if you've been air traveling, especially abroad, you done already been put into the digital ID system. This thing with Apple, what they got going on with the FAA, the FCC. Listen here, y'all, man. Y'all got to understand how diabolical this is, man. This is the smart grid right here, man. This is social credit system. I've been telling y'all about this stuff, man. Right? I've been telling y'all about this stuff, man. This is the smart grid. This is the social credit system. This is how it gets established. This is the catalyst. This is the genesis, if you would. Right? I've been telling you about this stuff, man. Right? I'm not the only guy that's been talking about this stuff, but you know, people tap in with me, man. I've been listen here, man. The smart grid is now here. Not coming, not some way down the years down the road, here now, right? And I want y'all to understand what this means moving forward, man, right? Man, listen here, man. Digital ID, man. The smart grid is now here. I keep telling y'all to watch that episode of Black Mirror called Nosedive. This is where that stuff like that starts, man. Big Brother wants to know all and see all. This also ties into universal basic income, assigned housing, assigned employment. And I'm going to say this before we go on. It's not about preventing this from happening. It's too late for all of that. It's happening. It's about if you're going to acquiesce and comply or if you're not. And y'all just keep that in mind, man, right? And it come a time, man, where you're going to have to draw that line in the sand, man. What you going to be on, man? And if you're going to be on whatever, you know, if you're going to be on some more non-compliance, non-acquiescence, you got to be prepared for what comes with that, right? Which we're going to be getting to in the ensuing, you know, man, days. Yeah, man, we about to be going in on this because I've been telling y'all about this stuff right here. And Mr. O, what's happening, Joe? My brother, Mr. O, in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about? The smart grid is now here, right? Just like I and others have been telling y'all, the smart grid is now here. And this is how it starts. You know, and then they exclusively launching this through Apple phones, through the iOS network, right? Let's go, man.
Whether you like it or not. Well, it's all part of a controversial government plan to try and discourage illegal migrants.
Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
Well, the government says digital ID will be compulsory for everyone in the UK, but you won't actually have to use it, to carry it, or show it to anyone unless you're applying for a job. The ID will be held on your phone, like the NHS app or a bank card, and it'll include your name, date of birth, nationality or residency status, and a photo, and possibly your address as well. By the end of 2029, you'll have to show it to your employer to prove you have the right to work in the UK, or they could be prosecuted. The government says it'll also make life easier when applying for services like driving licenses, childcare, or benefits.
Right. Listen here, y'all, man. Now, this is in the United Kingdom where this is happening at. Right?
Having a digital ID is set to become mandatory in the UK. But what actually is a digital ID and how will we use it? This is what we know from the government so far. The Prime Minister says the scheme will help crack down on illegal working and modernise Britain.
Right. Big Brother is here, man.
I'm trying to be sweet and kind here today. We walked into an office where we were dealing with carbon paper, fax machines. We still have fax machines. So when I hear people say, why is it taking so long? It literally blows my mind. We have over 8.5 million individuals that have state IDs and driver's license. We have over 11 million license plates out there. The technology to get this done in a safe way that's unhackable and secure, if we get it done in a year, would be a miracle of epic proportions. So I feel good about where we're at. It takes a long time. And as far as Apple, you know, we went through the RFP process. We have a modernization team that is committed, relentlessly driven, and working their ass off to get this done as quickly as possible. It is my goal to get this done before the end of this calendar year. I think it's doable, but if folks could even understand the work that we have to do to get this done, it is a monumental task that we're putting a lot of resources behind. I'm trying to be.
Monique, what's up? What you love, one? Yeah, you're gonna have a choice. It's just, are you prepared to deal with the consequences of the choice you make? Right? Harmony, what's up? What you love? When I got my people tapping in on Facebook as well, man. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Man, the smart grid is here, man. The smart grid is here. Strategic military armaments and residential technologies. I'm gonna repeat that. Right? Strategic military armaments in residential, right? Man, residential technology. Man, don't y'all know we about to have these goddamn it transmission of 5, 6, 7 and upward G transmission boxes like every 300 to 400 yards in our neighborhoods, transmitting them signals, them EMF, right? Electromagnetic frequencies, which will be being transmitted at the 60 gigahertz plus rate. I'm listening to just different clips on YouTube, right? Just different clips on YouTube. You already know what it is, Monique, man. You're gonna always have a choice, man. It's just about you willing to deal with the consequences of the choice your ass decide to make. God damn it. Especially with this smart grid shit. Digital ID. Right?
If you feel like privacy is no longer a right in the UK, do this one thing. The UK is entering a new era of digital authoritarianism.
It's already going down in the United Kingdom, man. Right? Man. Man, it's getting spooky out here. Right? It's getting spooky out here, y'all, man. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Fair use, fair use. Hey, man, this is going all on in America, in the country, and they ain't even really like making big noise about it in the news. Right? Y'all heard about this? Put a number 11 in the chat if you heard about the digital ID. Put a number 11 in the comment section if you heard about the digital ID. Right? Let's go, man. Fair use, fair use. This is, man, I'm trying to tell y'all got to understand what this is the beginning of, man. Right? And no. The digital ID is not the mark of the beast.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create
system, which would provide residents with a verified digital credential proving they are who they say they are.
So someone being able to pretend that they're me probably wouldn't happen.
The whole point of state-endorsed digital identity is to give you control of your identity so nobody can impersonate you.
Bramwell.
See, now pay attention to what he said, because this is how they're going to try to sell, so nobody can impersonate you, right? I want y'all to understand something, though. Maybe y'all could connect this dot. Right? I'm gonna connect this dot for y'all real quick, right? Now, y'all know all them apps on y'all's phones y'all be using to like alter or enhance y'all's pictures with AI. They make you look like it's you and a whole family of little kids, then they all look like you. I want y'all to understand something, man, right? I want y'all to understand that when y'all using them apps, right, and y'all making y'all forming all these different images, altered images, unintelligent, artificially intelligence, enhanced images of you, you don't own those images. You don't own them. They're not yours, right? They belong to whoever owns this app that you are using, whatever app it may be. There's tons of them out there. And I want y'all to understand what that means, the implications for stuff like that. When we talk about a digital ID system, man, y'all better understand, man. And this is how they're gonna. This is what's going to be used also as a weapon. Understand, this is a weapon as well, and it's going to be used as a weapon to target people who don't want to acquiesce to the system. Especially if you just sit here messing with this. Just imagine this, right? Imagine this. Just walk with me real quick, right? Let's just say you decide when all this stuff start coming in, you start seeing how severe and imposing in your personal life it is. You like I ain't going. Just say you were one of these guys that's I ain't going, right? Okay, you're not going. That's cool, right? But you also done been using them apps though, right? You've been using all these AI apps where you done took pictures of you that you have taken with your phone, selfies, and you done put it through this app. The app alters, manipulates the original image and creates an augmented digital holographic image, one that you don't own. When y'all sign up for them apps, I want y'all to understand that y'all are signing away your rights to have possession over that enhanced digital augmented image of you. Now think about in a system where everybody got to be connected to it electronically, digitally. Think about if you one of the people to say you ain't going, right? And you done took one of them, you done have one of them apps. Now they can use one of these images of you, and they could, man, I'm telling y'all where this is going, man. Make it, and how long have I been telling y'all? This technology, they can make it look like you're saying something you never said at a place you never been. They can make it look like you ran up at a park in goddamn Sydney, Australia. You and your pops. They can make it look like you and your pops went to a park in Sydney, Australia and started just shooting hella people. Because they want to be Jays celebrating Hanukkah. Now we got Bibi Netanyahu threatening every government in the world that they better do something about being more strict on so-called anti-Semitism. What I've been telling y'all about anti-Semitism. See, I wasn't being sarcastic just now, right? That actually happened. Y'all hear about that shooting in Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia? Put a number 11 in the chat if y'all have heard about the massive shooting that just happened earlier today at Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia. And this soft-ass dude, Bibi Netanyahu, threatened every government in the world, telling us basically, y'all better crack down on anti-Semitism or else. That's what it sounded like he was saying to me. You know, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I know I know when somebody threatening when I hear it. Right? Sis, what's up? I just seen you pop in. What's up, sis? We got my sis Adrian tapping in. Listen here, y'all. The smart grid is now here. Right? Let's finish watching this video. Let's go. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering.
Sees initial uses for digital identity.
This is in Utah, y'all, now, right?
For things like going through TSA.
Mind y'all who run Utah.
Or verifying identity for government services. But he also says demand is growing in the private sector.
Why wouldn't you just use an identity you control to log into services? And you
notice they keep saying that. Or as this stuff rolls out, notice one of the main things they're going to be pushing to us is that we are in control of this. You controlling this. Right? Let's go.
You don't have to worry about reset passwords.
Bramwell says once you receive your credential, the state won't know when you use it and it won't be tracked, but it would be stored securely in something like a digital wallet.
What do we tell people about why this will be?
Did y'all hear what he just said? It will be secured and stored in the digital wallet. Now, we already got our digital wallets in America, most of us. Most of us in America right now, we already have a digital wallet. Now, my question to y'all is, how did we get our digital wallets? Y'all remember? When did we get our digital wallets? All of us, most of us. Y'all remember? Do I gotta remind y'all? When did we get our digital wallets? Y'all remember when we got them? Excuse me. Anybody but a dead body know? I'm asking y'all a question. Do y'all remember when we all got our digital wallets? My brother XL Pro in the building. What happened, man? Y'all sit up there and smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and bless that Cash App, man. Contribute to your interest, man. Black Male Media, support it in all ways, especially financially, right? Hit that super chat. You know, we monetized over here, man. Right? When did we all get our digital wallets? It's crazy y'all don't know. Right? Maybe y'all forgot. Right? But during S.M.A.R.T, right? That's when we all got our digital wallets, because we all, and when I say all, I mean all of us who are tax-paying, law-abiding citizens, which is most of us, that's when we got our stimulus package money, and those of us, some of us were on unemployment, that's when they got established. We all got the deposit from Trump first time. That's when the digital wallets were all established for all of us. As far as connecting us to this new system that's coming in now. Now you got the digital ID, and of all companies, they're using Apple to launch it through. Now, does this mean that Apple is going to come mandatory for everybody? No. Not at first. Right? And when we're thinking about this, I don't want y'all to get all panicky and scary, right? Because it's not that they're going to impose it on us and make us do it and make it mandatory at first. They're just going to make it very increasingly difficult to not get along in society without using it. Now, how many of y'all right now, got enough money saved up, or your finances is to a point to where you said, I'm not doing it? Because it said in order to work, you're going to have a real ID. How many of y'all going to not go to work? Because you got to get a real ID. Digital ID, I mean. We already got the real IDs popping right now. But the full-on digital joints. And look how we've been desensitized and preemptively programmed to this. Y'all ever heard of Popple? Y'all heard of Popple? Y'all heard of Popple? All right. Y'all heard of Popple? I'm gonna get back to this video real quick. Let me show y'all this. Y'all hip to the Popple? The digital or them digital business cards, right? Right. Y'all hip to Popple? There's other ones out there like that too. Any of these applications or services to where you can like integrate all of your social engineering, your social media platforms together, or you can have a digital business card that got all your links to all your social media and your email and everything like that. People they just scan it, the QR code on your phone. That's what this is all. This is all part of that system, man. This is all part. See, we already been using the digital ID. When you sit up there and tap your phone to a contactless payment, it's connected to a card that is in your name with your personal information, your social security card, your bank account connected to it. That's the digital wallet. The system has already been set in place, right? They just need us to go along with it. The whole time we've been, like I said earlier, desensitized, preemptively programmed through contactless payments, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, right? Zelle. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, the smart grid is now here, right? Think it's a game if you want to. I've been telling y'all about this shit, man. Right? And people hit me up with, it's not about us doing anything because there's nothing we can do. This is coming, man. It's about being aware, right? And operating in a way to best navigate you in this new system to where, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to be so dependent upon it. But the pressure is on. Oh, the pressure is on, right? You see over here in the UK, they talk about some, hey, Keir Starmer said, man, you ain't gonna be able to work without a digital ID. Now mind y'all, no, stop the panicking. Like I said earlier, the digital ID is not the mark of the beast. Not yet. Right? Use your discernment, man. Right?
Be secure. So security is our top priority, but most
in exchange for security, right? What will people be willing to do? Give up some of their freedoms. And that's what this is all about. It's a fear-mongering campaign to get us to what's the word I want to use here? To get us to non-confrontationally acquiesce to the system, right? Oh, they're going to get us, the boogeyman, man. We got to do this, man, because it's just simple and easy. Right? Now, think about this. Just think about if all of us just was like, no, not resisting. Understand the difference between resisting and non-acquiescent and non-compliant. Right? Just think about it. Right? 9 billion plus people on this planet. Right? 9+ billion people on this planet. Just imagine if 3 billion of us, 3 billion of us just said, no, we ain't going. We ain't got to do nothing. We ain't got to take up no arms and fight against some. We ain't got to do any of that. We just say, no, we ain't doing it. What's going to happen then? Right? And that's the mind frame I want y'all to get to thinking in, man. But this system is coming in. And there's literally nothing we can do to stop it. Right?
Importantly, how do you recover when there's a security breach without having to do reissuance of identity to everybody in the state?
Utah lawmakers passed Senate Bill 260 this year, which laid the baseline policy that gives individuals the right to digital identity, but not a mandate to opt in. Senator Kirk Cullimore was the...
See, they're making it like that. At first, it's going to be, you don't have to get it if you don't want to get it. Like, of course, they're going to tell us that. The very fact that they is even considering this is crazy. Right? Let's go.
Bill sponsor.
Everything is digital now. A lot of what we do, even in interacting with the state, is digital.
With AI advancing rapidly, Cullimore believes many technologies will soon require state endorsement.
Now, peep what they just said at the end. Many tech companies is going to require state legislative endorsements, man. It's the rise of the technocrats. I'm going to do a show. Write it down. Right. I kind of already did a show on this topic, but it's going into 2026, so it's time to do another. Right. Man, been telling y'all about this stuff, man. There's only 4 years left. Right? Busta Rhymes said it's only 5. Nah, nigga, it's 4 years left. And sit up here telling y'all about this stuff, man. So we got these private up-and-coming tech companies, some of them growing very, very large paws, right? And we don't even know what they're doing, right? These billionaire tech companies. Right? And they sitting here lobbying local governments, you know, because there's a lot of governments around America that's broke. Man, y'all better, my Lord, man. Like I said, it's not about stopping anything, man, y'all, right? Look at all the states jumping in on this.
I deposited $400,000 from my life insurance policy into my checking account, and I'm very much alive.
Welcome back, 749. Next time you are at the airport, guess what? The only thing you'll need to get through security is your phone. You can now carry a digital version of your Illinois driver's license or your ID. You can even buy alcohol with it if you're of age. We are joined by Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Giannoulias to talk about this development yesterday.
Hey, Mr. O, you still tapped in? Mr. O, man, you know about this? My homie Mr. O, he from Chicago. You hip to the Chicago digital ID being in effect? Right? Y'all better understand what this stuff means, man. I'm telling y'all about this stuff, man. Right? The smart grid is here. Right? Let's go.
Before you made this announcement, you posted a video of yourself kind of behind the scenes saying how fired up you were. Why are you so fired up about this particular measure?
Because these days, government is all bad news, negativity, vitriol, and this is about innovation, modernization, getting things done for people, whether you're a Democrat or Republican.
Alexi Giannoulias. Yeah, Giannoulias. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. This guy, right? The smart grid is here, man.
This is something that everyone in Illinois can be proud of. We're setting the pace from a technological standpoint in the Secretary of State's office. And yeah, you know, there's a lot of tough days in politics, but this is a great day. And to see the enthusiasm and people feeling good about their state and what we're able to do, it's one of the best parts of the job. And we promised this when I ran for office. We promised this when we got in. We built the technological infrastructure to get it done.
Dude right here, Mr.
So yesterday was a monumental day for everyone in the office.
So it's available now for iPhone users, correct?
iPhone users. You know what this means to me? I mean, and this is just my whole thing right here. I'm gonna tell y'all this for years. I don't know why this whole iPhone, iOS, Android thing. Look, the same technology for both phones comes from DARPA, right? Specifically, a branch of DARPA known as InQtel, right? Or should I say a branch of the government called InQtel, right? DARPA is one of their companies, right? And they created the technology for the software for the operating systems of the cell phones we use now, which is mostly iOS or Android, right? The only difference between the two is that the Android is, how can I say it? Android is like a fully compatible operating system, but iOS is proprietary, as in only compatible with Apple devices, right? If you know what I mean. And it's just interesting that they're using Apple to launch this with. I think that's very interesting, right?
You go into your Apple Wallet app, you check the plus sign. There's a basic, it's a basic process. For iPhone users, what's the time frame on the Google, the Samsung folks? Any idea yet?
Yeah. So in the next few months, Google, Samsung, everyone will have access to it.
See? What did I literally just tell y'all, man? Right? It's not so much as at first they're going to impose this on people. It's just going to make it very increasingly difficult to maneuver and operate in society without it before they make it outright mandatory. Because you can believe that's the end game. That's definitely the end goal. Right? Smart grid is now here, man.
Everyone will be, we're excited about it. And you mentioned earlier, you know, the technology behind it is really cool. In addition to using.
See what he just said? This Giannoulias new dude, Giannoulias. How you say his name? How you say homeboy name? Sounds Greek. It's definitely a Greek name. He said the technology is really cool. What have I been telling y'all? They're going to try to sell this stuff to us like it's cool, like it's going to help us, like it's going to enhance us, like it's going to make us better. When it's the very, I'm talking about it's the very foundation of the system that is going to enslave all of us. Even more so than what we is now. And I'm talking about digitally. holographically, electronically, right? That's what I'm talking about, man. Right? Wild stuff, man. Let's go, man.
It at O'Hare, Midway, Lambert, and over 250 airports across the country. Let's say you have a 21-year-old daughter or granddaughter and they want to go to a bar. They can tap, and the information that they don't want the bouncer or other folks to see is redacted. So you don't see the address.
Now, P game with that right there. See, that's the trick. That's the you feel me? That's the trick bag right there. Oh, when people look at your stuff, it's man, come on, man. Y'all believe that? Put a number 11 in the chat. Put a number 11 in the comment section. If you believe that when you using this technology, right? Do you believe when it comes to identifying you at a place that doesn't necessarily need to see all of the information it would have access to in trying to find out if you are who you are? It would just use like a simple ID, and then everything else, it'll just redact it. Like it's a top secret CIA file or some shit like that. Y'all believe that, man? I don't believe that. I believe wherever you go, when it pops up, everything about you that could be accessed via your information being uploaded to this system, or information that's already uploaded, and how fast the technology, unintelligent artificial intelligence, can cross-reference everything to make sure you are you. The smart grid is now here, man. The smart grid is now here, man. I've been telling y'all about this stuff, man.
You don't see a date of birth. You just see yes, this person can come into the.
Did you hear that? None of your information comes up. It'll just the operating system, or the unintelligent artificial intelligence that operates the operating system will cross-reference all your information and just be like, yes, Virgil Berry is old enough to enter this establishment. Right? Or yes, Virgil Berry is of age to consume alcohol, to purchase alcohol. All they need to do is just scan your face. And y'all see how on hella different levels we already been programmed for all of that. Taking pictures, taking selfies, being on camera, being live, man. All this stuff is part of the desensitizing and preemptive programming stage. Right? Now they rolling it out. Let's go, man.
The bar or not. Wow. We're going to work with stadiums, retailers, other venues. So this is not just about airports. This is about the way we do conduct business.
See? This is wild, man. Wild stuff right here, man.
In a digital world, in everyday life.
Now, I understand we're not supposed to just entirely leave our physical cards at home. We still should be carrying that. Why is that?
Because not every state has caught up.
Not every state has caught up. Ohio, we ain't doing that out here. Right? But as y'all see, man, some states is already falling on board, man. Illinois, Utah. Who else is next? Right? This is crazy, man. As I say, this is crazy work right here, man. Imagine this, man. Such a system.
Can't use it with law enforcement yet. I think those days will come eventually. But because we're one of the earlier states to do this, the largest.
It ain't being used by law enforcement yet. Notice the key word he said is yet. Chicago, man, it's about to be going, man. Like I won't even tell y'all to leave from there because it's gonna be going down everywhere else too, man. My Lord. The smart grid is now here, man.
State in America to do this. People will still need to hold
the physical card. So if you get pulled over, for example, you got to have that physical card.
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
for the time being. Okay. Now, this is available starting today for iPhone users. Is that right?
Okay. For the time being.
I tried it. It worked perfectly for me. I've got one.
Did y'all hear what he said? He said, for the time being.
One colleague in the newsroom who keeps refreshing, he can't, Illinois is not coming up as an option. Do you need the latest iOS to make sure?
So at some point today, they'll be able to. Again, no one's ever done this. So, there was a rush this morning. People will rush to do it. But yes, by the end of the day, today, everybody in Illinois who wants it in their Apple Wallet will be able to get it. We're excited about it. So be patient. If you tried this morning, maybe try again in a little bit. But the rollout is going to happen all day. You will have it by the end of the day. It's a great day for Illinois. Finally, some good news.
So, Illy, man, they already got y'all. Of course, it makes sense that they would do it in a city like Illinois or a state like Illinois, Chicago, with the illegal immigration situation going on out there. It makes sense. Right? Right? Mr. O, what's happening, man? What happening, Joe? Right? The smart grid is here, man. Not on the way. It's here now. And I've been telling y'all about this, man. Man, listen here, man. Y'all got to understand what this is the catalyst for. Right? Now, this is from a year ago.
Widespread digital ID is first. Big government has massively begun ramping this up, pushing digital ID on the entire world. USAID has an entire section on digital identity, and it even includes a document that basically instructs.
Y'all wonder why Trump was talking about shut down USAID? Huh? Makes sense now, huh? They thought it was just about cutting off funds to illegals and stuff and foreign people. Nah. Right? Let's go.
Foreign governments how to brainwash their people into thinking they need it. Now, I know Media Matter is going to have a field day with that statement, but how else do you describe when our government is providing detailed instructions on, quote, framing the question, crafting the narrative, and finally how to socialize and adapt populations to the use of digital ID? Digital identity is already being rolled out here in the United States. Most of us didn't even know we're helping it because it's being listed as convenient. So we do it. TSA has added facial recognition to.
Facial recognition. Facial recognition. How many of y'all got that at y'all's job? Face scan or any type of biometrics. Right?
To TSA pre-check. How many of us use it for the convenience? And when you compare that with what's happening in Europe, how long before this is all converted as a travel requirement? Widespread digital.
Now, I done sit up here and told y'all about social credit systems, right? We done chopped it up about that plenty of times, man. I done told y'all about the social. I done did shows where I done talked to y'all, showed y'all about the social credit system in China right now. Matter of fact, we always got to give confirmation of the information. Shout out to my brother Steph for resting the essence to him. Right? Right? This is all part of this, man. Right? All this stuff has already been going on in China. It's just coming to the rest of the world now. And I'll tell y'all, China is the model for the rest of the world. Make no mistake.
Today in China, there are some 600 million surveillance cameras, one for every 2 citizens, able to track people's movements down to the minute.
Every street corner, there's facial recognition, there's digital recognition, there's the social credit system. The social credit system is the sort of highest aspiration of the Chinese Communist Party, to have everything every human being does go into a computer system. And with AI and all sorts of other sophisticated programming, you can know exactly where a person is because he'll have bought something with a credit card or a digital payment system. His car will have gone down a highway. Every kilometer, there's a camera taking pictures of your license plate. They will know everything about everybody real time. This creates a kind of a techno-autocratic system that's unprecedented and with which we've had no experience.
Huh? What y'all know about that? Right? Hold on, I ain't done.
Don't upload your videos to YouTube. Upload to Restream, where we will live stream it to YouTube and all your...
Fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use, YouTube. Let's go.
They're constantly monitored by facial recognition cameras that are able to
just in case y'all didn't know, right?
instantly.
And y'all see this video from 6 years ago, right? Understand.
Put a face to a name. Now the Chinese are also ranked, given a mark out of a possible 950 points.
Been telling y'all about this stuff, man. See, they already got it going on in China. The Chinese people, they have been programmed for this. Y'all hear Elon Musk keep talking about this new system coming in. You're going to own nothing and you're going to love it. We about to be, man. My Lord, man. Let's go. What you think your social credit score would be? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know your score. Won't you tell me what you think your score gonna be? What you think right now? What you think your social credit score would be? Man, y'all better pay attention to this stuff, man.
A score in the 700s is considered good. Around the 500 mark is not. For now, the number is a sort of bank credit rating, keeping track of everyone's spending habits.
I think being ranked is a good thing. A society has to have rules.
A society has to have rules. Let's go, man. This is going on in multiple cities in China right now.
It forces us to be well behaved.
It may seem scary,
It forces us to be well behaved.
but it's just like that here. We're used to it. And anyway, we don't have a choice.
We're used to it and we don't have a choice.
But in an effort to keep all of its subjects in line, Beijing is taking the system a step further in 2020. It's aggregating data gathered by banks, private companies, and the state to rate if someone's a good or bad citizen.
By using the most data possible, the so-called big data, the system will play an important role in rebuilding a moral society.
The state will go over every detail of a person's life with a fine-tooth comb: their financial situation, spending habits, career, even behavior on social media. Criticizing the government online or displaying outward signs of wealth is a no-no. On the other hand, praising the party or giving blood increases your social credit. Xiaowen Wang is a model citizen. She lives in Nanjing, a testing ground for social ranking. Married with a child, she has a job in a retirement home, no debts, and she wouldn't dream of jaywalking.
As a good citizen, I respect the rules of the road. If I didn't, I'd lose points on my social credit.
In theory, everything can be taken into account in the social score, even the most innocuous errands like supermarket shopping. When Xiaowen Wang makes an electronic payment, her purchases tell the state a lot about her. By
the perfect model citizen. Man, how long I've been telling y'all how you behave, how well you acquiesce and comply with the rules of the new system and structure coming in is going to determine where you live, where you work, how much you get paid, what resources do you have access to. If you don't comply, I ain't gonna finish that, man. Pause, man. Man, this stuff is here, man. And it's happening. Right? Madness, man.
cigarettes would count against her. On the other hand, nappies show she's an attentive mother. Beer could indicate alcoholism. She'd be better off buying water. In this pilot city of 8 million people, there are only 18,000 model citizens. For Xiaowen Wang, there are perks to be had, such as paying half price for the bus.
I get discounts for all public services, even at museums. And the library is free for me, thanks to my school.
See? Over there in China right now, they getting butter biscuits for obeying. And what you think comes along with this? What you think comes along with this? Right? The next step after setting up this type of structure, which has been going on in China for the past 15 to 20 years, right? The next step is, right, policing each other, right? This is where the whole mentality of a Karen comes from. Y'all see how we've been indoctrinated with that? Y'all ain't peep game on that, have you? I wonder how many of y'all know that was a scheme from the powers that be to get us to throw that word Karen into our lexicon. Let's go. Listen, she behaves well in society. So she lives in a nice area. She has a nice job that pays her decent money. I want y'all to know in this society and this system coming in, it ain't designed for a lot of us to be driving in it. Look up.
A good score brings benefits, but people with low scores lose rights. The cinema names and shames people considered untrustworthy, plastering their details, even their addresses, across big screens.
It's a matter of principle. Those people have to be condemned.
Those people aren't honest, so they have to pay the price.
They have to be condemned. See how they getting us to turn on each other? I'm going to turn the camera back on in a minute, y'all, on Facebook. Just listen to the sound of my voice. Listen to the sound. right? They're getting us to turn on each other with this system too. I mean, those people who don't obey, people who don't acquiesce and comply to the system, they're mean, right? They're double plus ungood. They're persona non grata. Man, y'all better pay attention, man. What they just said, I'm gonna run that back, man.
Be condemned.
Those people aren't honest.
Big screens.
It's a matter of principle.
Hey, look what they do. Public shaming.
Big screen.
Public shaming. If you are somehow found to be a violator, you're not complying with the system, you're not acquiescing, everybody gonna know who you are. They put your faces on big billboards all across the country. Let's go, man.
It's a matter of principle. Those people have to be condemned.
Those people aren't honest, so they have to pay the price.
It's only right to pay your debts. You have to blacklist those that don't.
We have to blacklist those who don't. Man.
The Supreme Court has created a blacklist for so-called bad citizens, those whose ratings have dropped to 0.
Huh? What's your social credit score gonna be? What's your social credit score? Ask yourself this question, y'all, man. What is your social credit score? What you think, whatever you think it is, I'm pretty sure that's not what it is. This is wild to me, man. I understand for a guy like me, this stuff is wild, man. I've been reading and researching about this stuff for a long time, and actually to see all this stuff happen in this society, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, to an extent, man. Not that the atrocities and the stuff that's happening, but just the fact that it's happening because it's, it's fulfilling prophecies. You did. It's a beautiful thing, man. All right, let's go.
On it are companies, but also 23 million people to date.
23 million people in China right now.
Among them is this journalist, Liu Hu.
And I want y'all to pay attention to this, all my journalists out there, all my content creators out there. Pay attention to this. Because this is where this is going for the rest of the world. And whatever they got going on in China, we'll be rolling out across the world ASAP. You can believe that. Man. Hey, that's why I be telling y'all to box cleverly with your words, man. Right? Man, you gotta be clever boxing with the words, man. Don't be clever, man. Just box with your language, man. Do not be clever. Maybe I'll break that down on y'all on the show one of these days, man. Come on, let's go, man.
He got a little too close to uncovering corruption among high-profile party members.
Right.
After being sued for defamation by the subject of a story he'd written, he was blacklisted. He only realized when he tried to buy a train ticket and was told he was banned from traveling.
He was banned from traveling. I'm telling y'all, man, this is where it begins. This is where it begins.
That tells me I'm still on the blacklist.
Punished because he's been branded untrustworthy by the state.
Once you're blacklisted, you can no longer get a bank loan, start a business, buy an apartment, or even send your children to a private school.
Yu Hu is among a tiny minority of people who have dared to criticize the system, which some are calling a digital dictatorship.
I worry because I think many people like me will be deprived of individual freedoms.
And this is why I say to all my fellow content creators out there, and even to you non-content creating ass motherfuckers, right? Box cleverly with your language, man. The smart grid is now here. Track and trace is in full effect. I keep telling y'all about H.R. 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act, 2007. This is all a part of this, right? I want y'all to understand this, man, how serious this situation is, right? Wild stuff, man. Come on, y'all, let's go, man.
And all of us will live with restrictions of one kind or another.
After our meeting, Yu Hu learned that his name had been removed from the blacklist, but he still has a long way to go if he doesn't want to languish at the bottom of the social credit hierarchy.
That's what's up, man. I keep telling y'all, man. The smart grid is now here. So that's been going on in China for a minute, man. Right?
Because if they look, what's going on in China, they have shut down people's accounts and they're doing a social credit score system in China. And they have digital. What they have is the ability to tell you you can't buy gas. Because if they look, what's going on in China, they have shut down people's accounts and they're doing a social credit score system in China. And they have digital. What they have is the ability to tell you you can't buy gas. Because if they look, what's going on in China, they have shut down people.
Man. Right? Real quick.
We now have a social credit system right here in the United States that has been installed quietly, interestingly, not by the government, but instead by private businesses and banks. It's in similar ways, really, to the way the Chinese Communist Party's social credit system works. Rather than use a CCP standard of adherence to the ruling regime, it's instead based on the social justice standards under ESG, or environmental and social governance. As ESG criteria assesses businesses' sustainability and ethics, a personal ESG score, just like the big corporate ones, offers insight into a person's commitment to sustainable practices. And
I keep telling y'all to watch out for those words, sustainable and resilience. Man, y'all better understand what we being prepared for, man. I've been telling y'all about this stuff. I've been telling y'all to read 1984. Read Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, 1984 by George Orwell. Right? Come on, man. Let's go.
Apparently, we're all committed to this, whether we like it or not. Your personal ESG score is calculated based on three main factors: environmental, social, and governance, which includes, for example, your purchase history. What products are you choosing to buy? Already, apparently, purchasing a gun, buying alcohol, or other items can affect your personal ESG score, your sales history, your public records, including your credit reports. All of these are considered to gauge your impact on the environment and society. But because people don't want these things, they found that they have to try to force people to want these things.
Man. You better pay attention, man. The smart grid is now here. Not on the way, it's here. Right? Now, this is something that I'll tell y'all about a lot. Right? And what better time than now than to go finally check it out. Right? Right? This episode is so dope, man, because it put in perspective what's now happening right now. Right? Y'all ain't ever seen Black Mirror on Netflix before? Hold on real quick, y'all. Right? I keep telling y'all to go watch this on Netflix, man. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all to go watch this on Netflix. It's a series. It's the 3rd season, episode 1, episode called Nosedive. Right? I'm gonna play the trailer on my phone. Y'all gotta remember we got a box cleverly with the Nosedive. Hold on. Right? I'm gonna play the trailer. Hold on. We got a box cleverly over here, y'all, man. Right?
Marcus, 22 from Philly is hard gold.
Right? I'm gonna play the trailer on my phone. Listen, man. Y'all ain't never seen this before, man. I keep telling y'all need to go watch this, man. Season 3, episode 1. Right?
Lacey, got you a smoothie. Got one for everyone, actually. Still a bunch of them for grabs. They're from the organic stall at the farmer's market? Sure. Okay.
Man, y'all gotta go watch this, man. This episode is crazy.
Poor Jess. We're all important, son. Sure. Obviously. So Jess is kissing ass, trying to scrape himself back. Of course, if it drops below 2.5, then it's.
Man, I want to show the video on the thing, but you know, we got to box cleverly, man, with the copyrights and all of that, man. Right? But in this episode right here, man, in this episode on Netflix, Black Mirror, right? It's called Nosedive. It depicts the very society that we are now getting into at the very beginning with these digital IDs. And y'all just seen the thing I just showed y'all about what's going on in China. That's the digital ID right there. I keep telling y'all, man, the society we about to be coming into, man, where you live, where you work, right? How long I've been telling y'all about assigned housing, assigned employment. We kind of already have it right now. If you on Section 8, that's assigned housing. If you live in income-based housing, that is assigned housing. Even to the extent that you only make a certain amount of money and can afford to live in certain areas based off of what you can afford, that's assigned housing. All these old folks' homes, as we call them, or retirement communities, huh? What you think all of those are? Right? Assigned housing, universal basic income, right? Assigned employment, based on your social credit score, how well you behave and acquiesce in society will determine where you live, where you work, how much you get paid, what resources you have access to. How many of y'all are ready for that? What is your social credit score? Right now, what would your social credit score be? Mind you, the higher your score, the more resources you have access to, the better neighborhood you'll live in, the better job you'll probably have. You're probably making a better pay grade. When you're you'll still be making universal basic income, though. All of this stuff will be determined by that. That number is determined by how well you acquiesce and behave to the rules of society. And it turns everybody fake. Watch the episode of Black Mirror. Watch the episode Nosedive. Everybody just like how it is right now on social media. Social media is the desensitization tool for that. Everybody's so judgmental, right? What's going to happen, or how much do you love your brethren and sister? That's a real question too, y'all. How much do y'all actually love y'all fellow brothers and sisters? And I'm not talking about race, I'm talking about humans. Because how you get rated is going to be based off of how you behave in society. So who's going to be rating you? Us, each other. It's not going to be the government regulating us, rating us. It's going to be us. And it's only going to get worse, right? Not trying to be no fear mongerer or nothing like that. We don't do fear porn over here. We ain't trying to make people panicky or no scary ass nothing. We're just over here dealing with what's happening, right? I'm gonna go down there to Louisiana, man. The summer coming up, man. Yeah, y'all go check this out, man. Go check go check this episode of Black Mirror out. Nosedive. Because this episode right here is depicting the exact society, right, that is going to be the end result of what we being exposed to right now, especially in America, specifically America, with these digital IDs. Seeing as how, like, a lot of states have these rules. Right? Crazy stuff, man. Demonic. All right, I mean, we about to get up out of here. Y'all don't want to hold y'all for too much longer. You did. I don't want to hold y'all for too much longer. You did. I don't really want to hold y'all for too much longer. I just wanted to chop it up about this, man. Listen. The smart grid is now here, man. And there's nothing we can do. There's literally nothing we can do. But to stop it anyway from coming. It's coming. But what we can do is acquiesce and non-comply. That's why it is important for us to get to a point where we put our little petty differences to the side. And man, right? But first things first, my brothers, let me come up for this, man. My brothers, my sisters, us FBAs, we got to get our house together first, man, before we try to help anybody else, right? Because this system is here. And contrary to a lot of you, a lot of my fellow brethren and sisters, man, it ain't all about us. Oh, it's definitely about us, but it ain't all about us. This here system coming in is designed for everybody. That's why all this stuff is coming up with this black fatigue and, white tea folks thinking they victims. And, man, everybody is going to get it. Everybody is going to get treated the same. All of that other stuff, that stuff is going out the window, man. Crazy, man. When I think about what I know is coming, I just be saying, like, God damn, man. And the only thing you can do is just prepare yourself in all ways possible, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all right, financially, Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Listen, man, the smart grid is here, y'all. I've been telling y'all, I'm going to keep telling y'all, it's here, right? Flat out. Ain't no stopping it. But we don't have to go along with it, though. Right? Now, key word I said was we. Did you peep that? Right? But, yeah, man. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, man. And y'all right here with your brother and your brother. I appreciate that. And since they're chopping up about this real-ish. You feel me? My Lord, man. I'm saying, when I just think about it, man, I just be like, God, man, sheesh, they're rolling it out already. You did? I ain't playing no games. It is what it is. Right? So it's only right that I play this song for the end of the show. You know what I'm talking about? Of course, we're going to end with some E&E. You did. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. Appreciate everybody coming out, man. Like I said, man, y'all could be anywhere in the world right now, man. You hear me? Anywhere in the world right now, man. Right? The smart grid is now here, so I can keep saying, man. The smart grid is now here. I think about what they got planned for us, man. I just be sitting back sometimes thinking to myself, like, God damn, man. Wow, right? It's only right that we end out with this joint, man. You did. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Share on your social engineering. Hope y'all have a nice evening, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay warm if you're in the area where it's cold. Shout out to my brother, DISSECT Guarantee. Y'all know what it is.
Gotta wake these niggas up. All y'all out there spreading the lies and falling victim to these propaganda. Niggas believe in glitch. Old niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Haley. Old niggas be surrounding me daily. Alarm clock to the work. Time to wake them up. Old niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Haley. Old niggas be surrounding me daily. Alarm clock to the work. Time to wake them up. Gotta set the alarm, wake you up from your slumber. Void and hairy fake woke niggas, y'all doesn't know. I drop jewels, but people don't pay any attention. Immediately, be the victim of henchmen. A lot of times these woke niggas be really sleep. Shit, the price on a nigga's life is extra real. Only the real for my niggas, we all only. We made a living eating these rappers, nigga, bon appetit. Yeah, pause. Me and my brethren be down for the cause. We gotta come together and tear down all these walls. And illusory fault lines like racism and bring right to the boat, just like a Baptist. The congregation spoke. These niggas ain't who they claim to be. A bunch of beat a pop off. Niggas really be lame to me. Anytime you at war, it's gonna be casualties. The more we come together, it's easy to beat the enemies. Woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Haley. Woke niggas be surrounding me daily. Alarm clock, wake them up. Time to wake them up. Woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Haley. Woke niggas be surrounding me daily. Alarm clock, wake them up. Time to wake them up. Alarm clock to the woke. Time to wake them up. The main initiative should be to get your cake up. You ain't right, niggas need life jackets to stay afloat. Meanwhile, I'm blowing no gas straight from the ice. And every post I be hitting, y'all make them straight fast. The sun triggers down here, we gotta fast down.
Always coming with microchips and vaccinations. Fake gold niggas perpetuating indoctrination. This pandemic, this was a damn gimmick. Niggas will believe that their mom died if she's still living. Open your eyes, nigga, you can see the lies, nigga. We gotta stop letting the blind lead the blind, nigga. And that's the biggest fact, which you better tell them niggas. September 2030, it's gonna be hell, niggas. Fuck AOC and her new Green Deal. I'm Neo in this bitch. Who want they red pill?